There's a reason doctors call it the silent killer. Liver cancer is one of the most dangerous cancers in the world, not because it's hard to treat, but because it's usually found too late. Your liver is a quiet organ. It doesn't complain. It doesn't throb or send sharp pain like your heart or stomach might. It just keeps working, filtering toxins, processing nutrients, and supporting nearly every system in your body. And when something goes wrong inside your liver, you might not feel it. Not at first. Not until the damage is done. That's what makes liver cancer so deadly. By the time symptoms appear, the tumor may already be large. It may have spread, and treatment options become more limited, more aggressive, more exhausting. But there's hope. Liver cancer is not unstoppable when it's caught early, when warning signs are recognized, when risk factors are taken seriously, when you pay attention to the quiet ways your body tries to speak up. In this video, we'll help you understand why liver cancer is so dangerous. Learn the early symptoms. Yes, there are some. Know who's most at risk, and take simple steps to catch it before it spreads. Because you don't need to wait for pain. You don't need to wait until it's too late. You just need to know what to look for. You just need to act while the clock is still on your side. This isn't about fear. It's about being smarter than silence, stronger than delay, and more aware of what your liver is trying to tell you before it stops working in your favor. Let's talk about why early detection is your only real advantage in the fight against liver cancer. Liver cancer isn't just another disease. It's one of the leading causes of cancer death worldwide, not because it's untreatable, but because it's often found too late. Why? Because in the early stages, liver cancer usually causes no pain, no lumps you can feel, no bleeding, no cough, nothing that screams, "Go to the doctor now." Your liver can function even when a large part of it is damaged. It's strong, quiet, resilient, but that silence can be dangerous. By the time symptoms appear like jaundice, weight loss, or abdominal swelling, the disease may already be advanced. And that changes everything. Treatment becomes more aggressive, options become fewer, survival rates drop dramatically. But there's good news. When liver cancer is caught early, it's treatable and sometimes curable. Doctors can surgically remove small tumors, use targeted treatments, even consider liver transplant in select cases. And the earlier it's caught, the better those treatments work. So the question becomes, how do you catch a silent disease? You pay attention to the quiet clues. You understand the risks. You don't wait for pain. You get screened if you're high risk. And most of all, you learn to notice what others ignore. Some people don't know they're at risk. They've never heard of fatty liver disease, hepatitis B or C, or the long-term impact of alcohol abuse, obesity, or diabetes on liver health. Others ignore early warning signs like fatigue, mild nausea, or discomfort in the upper abdomen, thinking it's just indigestion or stress. But those signs matter, because the liver does speak, just in a quieter language. And if you're listening, you can catch liver cancer while there's still time to treat it on your terms, not the cancer's. In the next section, we'll walk through the early signs of liver cancer you need to know before they become symptoms you can no longer ignore. Let's learn what your liver might be trying to say. Liver cancer doesn't usually begin with pain. It doesn't announce itself with drama. Instead, it creeps in slowly, hidden in plain sight while your liver works quietly in the background. That's why so many cases are diagnosed late, because people mistake the early signs for stress, fatigue, or something they ate. But if you know what to watch for, you can catch it in time. Let's break down the most common early warning signs of liver cancer, the ones your body whispers before it starts to scream. 1. Unexplained fatigue or weakness. This isn't just tired after a long day. This is deep, constant exhaustion, the kind that doesn't go away with rest. If you're sleeping well, eating normally, and still feel drained day after day, something bigger may be at play, especially if you have other risk factors for liver disease. 2. Loss of appetite and unintentional weight loss. Have you lost your desire to eat? Are you shedding pounds without trying? This could be a sign that your liver is struggling to process nutrients, or that a tumor is interfering with digestion or hormone balance. Sudden weight loss is never something to ignore, especially when you're not trying. 3. Nausea, indigestion, or feeling full quickly. Your liver helps your body digest food and regulate blood sugar. When it's under stress, you may experience mild nausea, bloating, feeling full after eating just a little, loss of interest in food. These symptoms may come and go, but if they persist, especially when combined with other signs, talk to your doctor. 4. Pain or discomfort in the upper right abdomen. Your liver is located under your right rib cage. If you feel a dull ache, fullness, or pressure in that area, especially if it lingers or worsens, it could indicate a tumor pressing against surrounding tissue. This symptom is often missed or blamed on gas or a pulled muscle, but persistent discomfort in the upper right abdomen should not be ignored. 5. Swelling in the abdomen. Ascites. As liver function declines, fluid may build up in the abdomen, a condition called ascites. This can make your stomach appear bloated, rounded, or tight. Even if you haven't gained weight, if your belly seems swollen but soft to the touch, or if your clothes suddenly feel tight around the waist, your liver may be involved. 6. Jaundice. Yellowing of the skin or eyes. This is one of the most visible signs of liver trouble. When the liver can't process bilirubin, a yellow pigment builds up in your body, causing your skin or eyes to turn yellow. Even slight yellowing, especially combined with dark urine or pale stools, should be checked immediately. 7. Itchy skin without rash. This may seem unrelated, but when bile salts build up in the skin due to liver dysfunction, they can cause intense itching. Even without a visible rash, if your skin itches constantly, especially at night or without any other skin condition, this may be an early liver signal. 8. Dark urine or pale stools. Your urine may turn dark amber or brown, and your stool may appear clay-colored or unusually pale. This change in color often happens before jaundice is noticeable and is a key early sign of bile flow disruption from liver disease or tumors. 9. A feeling of pressure or mass under the ribs. If a tumor is large enough, you might feel a firm area or fullness just under your right rib cage, especially when lying down. Though rare in early stages, this can happen with fast-growing liver cancers. 10. Mental confusion or trouble concentrating. Hepatic encephalopathy. In later stages, a failing liver can't filter toxins properly, leading to brain fog, memory problems, or mood changes. While this is more common in advanced liver disease, mild symptoms like difficulty focusing or feeling foggy could be your body's early warning. Who's most at risk? Even if you feel fine, you may be at higher risk for liver cancer if you have hepatitis B or C. Have fatty liver disease, especially non-alcoholic, drink alcohol excessively, have cirrhosis, are overweight or diabetic, have a family history of liver cancer. If you're in any of these groups, you should be screened regularly even without symptoms. Final reminder, the signs of liver cancer are subtle. They overlap with many other conditions. But when these symptoms persist, when they appear together, they mean something. You don't need to panic, you just need to listen. Because your liver may not speak loudly, but it does speak, and catching liver cancer early is your best shot at beating it. In the next section, we'll talk about what to do if you're noticing one or more of these signs and how to move forward without fear, but with clarity. So maybe you've noticed something. You're more tired than usual, your appetite is off, your belly feels a little tight, or you saw yellow in your eyes this morning. Now your mind is racing. Is this liver cancer? Should I be worried? Do I even know what's normal anymore? Take a deep breath. This is not the time to panic. This is the time to pay attention. Yes, some of the symptoms we talked about can point to liver cancer, but they can also come from dozens of other things: digestive issues, hormonal changes, medications, even stress. The key is to stop guessing and start checking. Early answers equals better outcomes. Step 1. Write down what you're feeling before you visit a doctor. Make a simple note of what symptoms you're experiencing, how long they've been happening, how often they appear, any recent changes in weight, digestion, energy, or appearance. You don't need to be perfect, just honest. This information helps your doctor make quicker, more accurate decisions. Step 2. Make an appointment with a doctor. Start with your primary care physician. If you already have liver disease or are high risk, schedule with a hepatologist, a liver specialist. Here's exactly what you can say. I've been feeling more tired than usual, and I've noticed some discomfort in my upper right abdomen. I'd like to check my liver health. That's it. You don't need a diagnosis, you just need a starting point. Step 3. Expect simple, non-invasive tests. Your doctor may recommend a blood test such as liver enzymes or AFP, an ultrasound of the abdomen, a CT scan or MRI if needed, possibly a biopsy in rare or in certain cases. Most of these tests are painless and can be done in a single outpatient visit. Step 4. Act based on what you learn. If everything looks normal, great. You have peace of mind. But if something shows up early, you've just bought yourself precious time. You'll have more options, better outcomes, less invasive treatment, and a far higher chance of full recovery. Step 5. If you're high risk, get screened regularly. You don't need to have symptoms to take action. If you have hepatitis B or C, have fatty liver disease or cirrhosis, drink heavily, are over age 50 with a family history of liver disease, then you should be screened every 6 to 12 months. Even if you feel fine, that's what saves lives. Not waiting for a crisis, but preventing one before it begins. Your liver won't always shout for help. Sometimes, it just nudges. A small symptom, a quiet change. If you're listening, you're already ahead. And if you take action, you give yourself the best possible future. In the next section, we'll bring it all together. Because your health isn't just about what's happening now, it's about what you choose to do next. Your liver is one of the hardest working organs in your body. It never stops. It processes everything you eat, drink, breathe, and absorb. It cleans your blood, regulates your energy, supports your immune system, and it does all this quietly without asking for attention, until it has to. Liver cancer is dangerous because it hides behind that silence. It grows slowly, without symptoms, until it becomes something you can't ignore. But here's the good news: you don't have to wait for a crisis to start caring. You don't need to be perfect. You just need to pay attention. Because when you listen to your body, when you notice the small signs, when you act early, you take your power back. You turn fear into clarity. You turn questions into answers. You turn risk into responsibility. And that's what this is all about. Not fear, not panic, but awareness. Ownership and choice. You have a choice today to schedule that checkup, to look into your symptoms, to ask your doctor about liver screening, to share what you've learned with someone else who may be at risk. You are not helpless. You are not too late. And you are never too young or too old to take your health seriously. Because liver cancer doesn't have to win. Not if you're watching. Not if you're listening. Not if you're willing to act. Take this moment. Take this message. And take care of the body that takes care of you every single day. Let's finish with one final reminder and an invitation to be part of something bigger than just one video. If this video helped you understand liver cancer, if it gave you even one sign to watch for, or one reason to pay closer attention to your health, don't stop here. Share this video with your family and friends, especially those over 40, those with liver conditions, or those who've never been screened. You never know whose life might be changed or saved because you shared what you learned. Check in with yourself. Have you felt more tired than usual? Lost weight without trying? Noticed any swelling or yellowing? Even small signs deserve real attention. Listen, act, follow through. Comment below. Have you or someone you love dealt with liver cancer? Do you have questions or concerns? Let your voice be heard because you're not alone, and your story matters. Subscribe to our channel for more expert-led videos in our Cancer Awareness series. We're breaking down complex health topics into clear, simple messages that could save lives. Like this video if it helped you so more people can find and learn from it. 2. In our next video, we'll explore stomach cancer, another silent killer that gives subtle signs you shouldn't ignore. So tap the notification bell and don't miss what's next. And most of all, take the step. Call your doctor. Schedule the screening. Have the conversation. Because you are worth the time. You are worth the care. And your future starts with one clear choice to act now. Take care of your liver. Take care of your life. And as always, take care of those you love.